Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Who are you and what group do you belong to?
I am Mother Indira Devi Dasi from the International Society for Krishna Consciousness in Trinidad.
Okay, so I would like you to give us, as one of the oldest member of the Hare Krishna movement and the women, how did you meet the first set of Hare Krishna in Trinidad and how you become a devotee personally?
In 1971, Vaikuntanath and his wife Saradya and Kanopi and his wife came to Trinidad, and we saw them on the papers. And I used to go to a temple, a Hindu temple, and we showed the person who used to carry on the service in the temple. We showed him the papers and he said, go and see what it was about. It was in a Hindu temple in St. James, Trinidad. So Monday morning we dropped our children to school and we went to see what it was about. We saw them and my husband spoke to them, whose name was Baliram Narayan Singh, and they said that Krishna is God. They tell us about the Bhagavad Gita, and they don't eat meat, fish or egg, garlic no onion. Everything they cook is offered to Krishna. So we arranged a program for them, for the temple that we used to go to. It was Saturday, so my husband went for them this Saturday, take them to the program. The temple was filled, and people appreciated them and appreciated the lecture. After the program, we take them home to our house, where the two couples spend the night.
Okay, so after you invited them to come to your home and to spend the night, and knowing that you were already affiliated with a Hindu temple, what enticed you or make you lead yourself that you now become a devotee of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness?
What attracted me most that they said Krishna is God, and the way they were dedicated, and the four rules: no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex. So those things attracted me.
So you have 3 little children and your husband, and you have these guests at your home, which is, like a new form of bringing a new religion, so to speak, in the Western world or in Trinidad. How you adapt to this process?
Well, my eldest son was, Dave, was about 13 years old. He was going to college. And we were thinking, well, how he will fit in this society. No meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, no gambling. And he was the one who said he didn't want anything, so that gave us the strength and the courage to follow these 4 rules. So we accommodated the devotees in our house for a while until they was able to go on their own. Well, we lived with that until now. My husband passed away in 1979. I became initiated 2 months after he passed away. I'm a disciple of Satrup Das Goswami. And now that we have 3 temples in Trinidad, and I never give up. I'm still worshiping deities, cooking, making gala and all these things.
How old are you today, Mataji?
I'm 71 years old.
And how long are you in this movement?
Well, since 71, and now it's 2009.
Wow. So I just want to rewind a little bit, because we have discussed this before and I kind of going through it in my mind. You said that after you housed the devotee and then they went their way while you kept practicing. You came back and you met devotees somewhere in St. Augustine.
Yes, that was after a few years. Kanopriya and Vaikuntanath, they had to leave the country and go back. So other devotees came and they started movement again.
So the first Hare Krishna temple was officially in St. Augustine?
No, they had stayed in different places, many different, even by Kuntanat and Kanopia, they had preachings, and then they saw they had stayed in many places and preached. But because of their visa, they had to leave the country. And so devotees stayed in many places until they had a stationary place, you know.
Okay. What you, as a very senior member in the woman section of the Hare Krishna movement, what would you advise for the young ladies of our society in today's world?
Well, realizing what the material world is like, and you learn, the first thing you learn in Bhagavad Gita and from the devotees, that you are not the body, you are spirit, soul, part and parcel of God, and there is a spiritual world. I never heard about this before, about the spiritual world. So that was one of the things that attracted me. And another thing is the way devotees were dedicated. You know, I wanted to know God, and I wanted to dedicate my life to God. So this is the only way now that I can dedicate my life to God.
So what you are saying to the youth, or the young girls of today's world, what are you reading? What is your real message?
My real message is nothing new. That you are not the body, you are spirit, soul, part and parcel of God, and your position and everything here is temporary in the material world. The Bhagavatam says that time brings family and friends together and time separates them. And Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, time I am the destroyer of the world.
So
they should, everyone should read Bhagavad Gita and
chant this.
chant Hare Krishna. This is the process of self-realization in this age.
When you say chant Hare Krishna, what do you really mean?
That is the mantra, and that is the process for self-realization in this age.
Could you recite the mantra?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And it's also said that chanting this mantra one achieve the happiness that they are looking for.
So this is all your years of practicing through chanting this Mahamantra and practicing devotional service. This has made you reach that attainable factor?
Yes, I couldn't give it up. I even tried one time to give up chanting and following, but I couldn't give it up.
So thank you, Mother Indira Devi Dasi. My name is Data Varadas, in collaboration with the operator Sulakshmana Devi Dasi.
I want to thank Datavara Prabhu and Sulakshmana Devi Dasi for encouraging me.
Hare Krishna.